So a few days ago, I decided to open up an Instagram account mostly for sharing history memes, thoughts, and random maps with my friends. By the way, you should definitely give it a try. I mean, we have polls about Kim Jong-un and sexy stolen edits you always wanted to see, so yeah, give it a try. Now, one of the maps I recently shared shows Australia, and one thing really caught my eye. Notice how the USA, for instance, has a lot of great desert cities like Las Vegas, Phoenix, and El Paso, but Australia, on the other hand, has, well, Alice Springs. Yeah, what's up with that?
What's up with that, right? Am I right?
Why does America have all these cool desert cities and then there's Australia with their bushes and kangaroos? The reason lies in geography. Honestly, the first reason is already clear if you think about it. Look where Australia is located. It's pretty much isolated from the rest of the world with oceans. You know that they took the social distancing pretty serious. But to make up for that lack of contact, they have developed good trading relations and sexy accents to keep the connections with their friends, mainly USA, UK, India, and China. And since their whole continent/country is not completely self-reliant and the Outback doesn't really have that much to offer, they really needed support from others. And the only way to reach them is by a ship, since cars won't get you far. So that's what they did. They built ports and cities around them, and with time they grew and grew. Another factor was that a lot of the resources they were exporting, like coal, were found not that far away from the coast. There were, however, mines in the Outback as well, so usually small settlements would be created, but they would later die off when the mines closed. Nowadays, they find it easier to just fly the miners rather than build the entire towns for them. Another problem are the road and rail connections to the interior. First of all, imagine building a road here. Second of all, building a road for a small population is not really worth it. Ships and boats, on the other hand, are cheap, fast, and handy for transport, so that's what people mostly used and continue to use. This is also another reason why there are no cities in the Outback. You see, Americans have East Coast and West Coast. Both of them are heavily populated and contain America's largest cities. So the only way to connect them was to either sail around the two continents or go through the mainland, and that's much easier. So the travelers would create small settlements and rest stops in the middle of the continent, and just like that began a history of many of the modern day American cities. And when we look back at Australia, they also have eastern and western coast, but they also have northern and southern and everything in between. These coasts provide all the food, water, and koalas you need to survive. The Outback, however, does not. So it only makes sense to just hop on a boat and visit whoever you want whenever you want. But there's still many reasons why you get hot women and gambling in the American deserts and hot sand and gambling with your life in Australian ones. Those reasons will be explained in the upcoming video, so stay subscribed and thank you for liking this video.